Hey, what it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again, man. Hey, it's Saturday. It's Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. Enjoy family, fun, whatever you're doing. If you're on vacation, enjoy it. You're going to the beach for the first time this summer or off season. Hey, enjoy. But be safe, more importantly. Today is special for me because today is my son's birthday. He is now 5 years old. Shout out to little man Austin. Happy birthday, young king. And yeah, he's back there chilling, getting ready to let him enjoy his birthday. And I just want to talk real quick about the state of this defense, right? If you didn't see the live stream last night with me and DMV, man, you're late. You gotta check it out. Check me and DMV. We're on. We've been pretty much on consistently every Friday. I know we missed last week because I was sick, and we missed the week before because he was sick. So you know how that goes. But we had a good live stream last night. We had fun. In the off season, we like to have fun, right? We talked a little bit more than just football. We talk about like personal stuff. We talk about random things that happen. And you never know what you get, man, because we ad-libbing and it's a good time, man. And you definitely get a good laugh out of it. But on to the Cowboys, right? We talk about this defense, right? We talk about Mike Zimmer being in place. Now, let's take it back real quick to the Green Bay game that we lost. I know everybody was devastated about that. I know there were some YouTubers out there saying, you know what, this is about to be my last content I'm creating. I ain't doing nothing else. I'm done. I'm out. I'm heading on out. But we find ourselves again in the off season and now post draft. And looking at these draft picks, I really like what they did. I said that I wanted to double dip, well, they actually triple dip on offensive line. I love the Cooper Beebe pick. That was gonna be a good one. And I think his transition to center, I'm not going to say it's going to be seamless, but, he's going to have a little bit of turmoil because he's got to go against, those guys we have on defense as well. But I think Cooper Beebe can hold his own. I really think that he's going to be all right. Now, under the tutelage of Zimmer, and this is the big difference that we get from him and Dan Quinn, right? No disrespect to Dan Quinn. I love Dan Quinn. I still like Dan Quinn. I still respect him as a defensive coordinator as he was with us. Now he's a head coach with Washington. But he wanted to move on. And I feel like that Green Bay game, I was really upset with him because I was like, bro, I feel like you didn't put enough effort into your game plan to do that. And I'm like, you knew that switching Marquise Bell to a linebacker and making safeties play linebacker, you're playing small. These teams see that, man. This is the NFL. This ain't college. This ain't the Arena League. Like you can't do things like that. You gotta go out and get pieces, right? What's crazy is we couldn't get Bobby Wagner when he was here with the Cowboys, but as soon as he goes to Washington, they get Bobby Wagner. That's crazy, ain't it? I wonder what that was about. But either way, we got Mike Zimmer now. Dan Quinn was that guy that wanted to be your friend. He was the friends coach. He was the coach that was cool. He was like, hey guys, I'm wearing the J's just like y'all wearing. You know what I'm saying? I'm down to y'all level. Like I'm understanding what y'all generation is into. Y'all listen to that rap stuff? Yeah, I'm into that rap stuff. And which is nothing wrong with that. That's cool, but sometimes with this team, we got lax. There was no accountability, and there was no discipline. Mike Zimmer don't care about being your friend. He don't care about being your favorite coach. You can hate him all you want to. You just won't play. Mike Zimmer don't play that. If you come on this field and you don't know what you're doing, he will take you off the field and you will not be starting. You will not be playing. Your snaps will be limited. You need to know what you're doing. And I like it because it brings more discipline to this defense. It let these guys know that, hey, just because you started last year don't mean you're going to be a starter this year. Yeah, my son got the SpongeBob SquarePants sunshades. Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah. I just think that I like what is happening with them bringing more discipline. Even our defensive line coach, I start with a Z. I don't even know what I can't even pronounce his name, but Coach Z. Coach Z was like, no disrespect to what was going on before, but I feel like Mozzie was played out of place. We're going to make sure Mozzie is all right. We're going to play Mozzie to his strengths, and we're going to have him do a lot of things he did in college and then strengthen up those things that he was weak at. And this is the thing, it's about player development. It's about playing to the player's strengths. I think that's probably why Terrence Steele wasn't playing as well, because we weren't playing him to his strengths. You were changing the way that he normally is comfortable with. And sometimes you just got to go with what the player's comfortable with. And you build from there, because you can't get a guy that's uncomfortable with something and expect him to excel right away. It's going to be some nicks and bumps. So, with that being said, we'll see what happens with this team with Zimmer. Now, how does this affect the cornerback position? You know that we've always had, Dan Quinn had these cornerbacks, and I guess a little bit with Al Harris too. But Al Harris is still here, so maybe that doesn't change. Mike Zimmer is a little more scheduled and disciplined, and this is how I want it to be done. And normally there's no room for you to elaborate on things or go out there and just wing it. With Dan Quinn, he was just saying, hey, if that's your strength, go out there and do it. Like a lot of the interceptions that we got last year were players, cutting in, those cornerbacks cutting in on the passes and taking chances. Now, what happens when you take a chance? Sometimes you get fooled with that double move and it's a touchdown. Other times you cut the route and then you get the interception and it's home free. It's give or take. It's like Russian roulette. Now, the question is, will Zimmer allow those said cornerbacks like Bland and Trey Diggs to do that? Now, I think with them, you need to just leave it as how they've been playing, because I feel like it's going to mess them up if you try to cut off some of the things that they're good at. You know what I mean? And that's not what we want to do. I go by the philosophy of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I just look at it like, okay, well, if the cornerbacks are playing the way that they're playing, allow them to continue to do that. Don't try to square them up and make them play like they're in the Pee Wee League or something. Like, allow them to be rangy and show their athletic ability to cut the route off to get the interception. That's how I feel about that. But as far as the rest of the defense goes, hey, structure everything else. Figure out what you're gonna do with Micah. Are you gonna make him a full-time pass rusher, or is he gonna be a mixture between outside linebacker and rush in? And I think the second part of that is probably what they should do, because you got to move him around. You got to move Tank around, and let's see what some of these young guys can do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna count nobody out. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let me know what you guys think in the comment box about this defense, and are you happy with Mike Zimmer? Are you kind of taking the wait and see approach as to what he's going to be expecting of these players? I already know from Zimmer's time here before and what he's done with the Vikings. I already know what he's looking for, and it's good that we got Eric Kendricks here to help out with these young linebackers like Damone Clark and Overshown, to get them up to snuff on what their defensive coordinator is looking for. So it's all relative and all instrumental, but it is what it is. With that being said, y'all, like I said, y'all enjoy y'all Memorial Day weekend, man, and it's gonna be a long day, but it's all for the little man on his birthday. Again, happy 5th birthday to my son, and I hope you guys have a great Memorial Day weekend. Peace out. Be safe out there.